Take your time.
2-2.
2-2. Desmond.
I'm not confident though.
It was a windy one at Sunderland's Stadium of Light. For Johnny Evans and Carlos Edwards, it would be their first view of the stadium as Sunderland players. Anthony Stokes also made his debut, and they'd all end winners. David Connolly's 5th goal in 7 matches would be the start of an amazing unbeaten run. They'd finished the day 9th. The season would finish much higher. Despite dominating for massive periods of the match, it would take 65 minutes before they'd make a breakthrough. Grant Ledbetter sending the thousands of Sunderland fans into raptures. David Connolly's 2nd in stoppage time at the end of the game would send all the fans home happy. The previous 2 times Sunderland have played at Barnsley in the league, they've won the championship. Perhaps yet another omen.
I think what helped us, we were always in the habit of scoring late goals.
Real chance and a goal! Daryl Murphy for Sunderland in the last 30 seconds of normal time.
So when you're scoring late goals, you always feel in any game we've got a chance.
Here's Conley looking to tee it up for Whitehead. What a response!
Sunderland players were left out of the side, which won at Barnsley today after being late for the team bus. Manager Roy Keane insisted that Anthony Stokes, Tobias Hussain and goalkeeper Martin Fulop should be left behind when the team travelled to South Yorkshire.
No, I didn't. They left themselves behind. They left themselves behind. I wasn't driving their car. The players were certainly about a half an hour late. Obviously there was an incident on the motorway, which happens. But we couldn't wait any longer. It's not as if, I certainly didn't get upset with them.
They've held their hands up and we move on. I have to say again, I'm not here to crucify the players. They're human beings, they've made a mistake. And we now get ready for Tuesday.
This is Ledbetter. Oh, Ledbetter! Sunderland have turned it round with another spectacular. They are heading back to the top. From bottom of the table to top in 37 easy steps. That's how many games it has taken Roy Keane to transform Sunderland from relegation fodder to Premiership favourites.
Everyone was buzzing. I certainly wasn't. I was probably, again, wary of the pitfalls ahead, and I couldn't get ahead of myself.
A real examination of character against the Burnley side who've hit form. They're right up there with them at the top of the form table.
I knew we were nervous, and I knew Burnley were decent. They should have beat us earlier in the season.
Connolly. Whitehead's in the mix and it's touched in by Daryl Murphy. Sunderland lead Burnley. Connolly saved by Jensen. It is 1-1 at the Stadium of Light. Sunderland peg back. Oh goodness me! A firecracker from Wayne Elliott and Sunderland trail Burnley.
I think it summed up our season. It was just late goals. We gave away a couple of bad goals. We gave away a penalty that night. I think we won a penalty, but we gave one away.
No doubt about that one. David Connolly has Sunderland back at 2-2.
There was that roller coaster, you know, highs, lows, tension, the drama at the end.
Edwards goes for the spectacular and finds it and then some. That is a goal of so much significance and so much beauty. Sunderland lead Burnley 3-2 and their march to the Premiership is back on track.
It was a fantastic winning goal. I think it was Carlos again, lashed one in from 25 yards. Basically, the players were getting me out of jail every week. That's the gist of it.
The biggest cheer that you will hear on Wearside all season. Sunderland have signed off at home with a win, and they have gone back to the top of the Coca-Cola Championship. The transformation of this football club under Roy Keane, so nearly complete, from bottom of the Championship to the very doorstep of the Premiership.
The key was, why I was there, was can we have a team that the fans, win, lose or draw, would go and watch and be proud of? And that night probably summed up our season. They dug out a result, bit of magic, brilliant, happy days. Promotion was fantastic, that's what we're there for. But my mindset was, we still had a game to go, and we gave the players a couple of days off. I think they went drinking for a few days. Obviously Yorkie was leading that. I think Danny Simpson came in late for training on the Thursday or Friday, so I left him out of the squad against Luton, which he was really upset about. But I said, you've switched off, we're here to, we need to win that title.
Murphy! Oh, that's a really special goal. Let's fly! And a fifth goal for David Connolly. Sunderland are saving the best until last. They've hit 5 for the first time this season.
We've discussed the idea of going around on an open top bus, but to me that's a bit much, I have to say. I think the club have done that a few times over the last few years, and a few months later I ended up with egg on their face by being back down in the Championship.
I know people criticised me afterwards because some of the Sunderland players who probably felt they didn't have much success in their careers, that would have been they could have enjoyed that moment, but I wasn't going to change my mind on it.